hello. Happy Tuesday evening. I'm so excited. We've got two great teams for you tonight, and they are just bursting at the seams to do some comedy for you. We had a great show last night. We had some great teams last night. We kind of want to keep that vibe going, make sure your week is going great. Maybe you didn't have a great Monday and a Tuesday. We're going to turn that around for you right now. And even if you're not watching it live and you're checking out the link at another time, it's sure to turn around your day. The two teams that we have coming up tonight have been with us for many seasons. We're super excited. I am going to please invite to the stage, give your virtual applause. I don't know where my words went, to the Improvfessionals.
What's up, world? We are the Improvfessionals. We have Mel Post, Leah Goldfarb, Norm, John. Can't read the last name. I'm Andy Abramson, and we are the Improvfessionals. Basically, we do have more members. They're just going to make it tonight, but that's all great. So we'll work with a bunch of pros here, so it'll be spectacular. So we did number ourselves. It's just kind of for certain games we may need that. So just so you guys can put it in your own order, but you see your numbers. And so we'll follow it in the order of a different style. So we are going to do some short form. We are going to do some long form. It's what we do. And we will do the combinations of both of them. So we will start off with just a little quick pun joke style game. It's not officially pun. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we'll do the pun joke style game. So we're going to do, back in college, for college, I dressed up as this as a mascot because of blasey, blasey, blasey. So in college, I dressed up like this as a mascot, blasey, blasey, blasey. And we do it differently than anybody else because we have everybody perform it. So I'm going to start it. It'll go around each one in their number order and I'll finish it. Then Mel will give us what the word is. So I'll start it off. Back in college, my mascot was called this. So the word will be going to say handkerchief. Back in college, my mascot, I dressed up as a handkerchief so they couldn't blow me away.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as a handkerchief because the team was really snotty.
Back in college, my nickname was Handkerchief because I was always up for a little boogie.
Back in college, I dressed up as a handkerchief so that I could keep my face covered.
In college, I dressed up as a handkerchief. Why? It's not important.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as a handkerchief so I could stick right to my team. Okay. So Mel, please give us a word first and let us know your mascot in college.
Truck. Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as a truck because I had a lot of torque.
Back in college, my nickname was Truck because my real name is Mac.
Back in college, I dressed up as a truck as a mascot because I always was shifting gears.
When I was in college, I was a mascot and I dressed as a truck because people had no truck with me.
Back in college, when I dressed up as a mascot, I dressed up as a truck because I did have a lot of gas.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as a truck because Peter built the team.
Great job. All right, so Norm, you're going to give us the word first, please. Then let us know what you dressed up as a mascot.
Zombie. Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as a zombie because I was always looking for the brain in the class to copy on.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as a zombie because, I was a slow walker.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as a zombie because when it was dawn, I felt dead.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as a zombie just because I wanted to feast on somebody's beautiful brains.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as a zombie because our team was in shambles.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as a zombie because I was a dead giveaway for a dead guy.
Yeah, all right. So Leia, please give us the word first and let us know what you dressed up as a mascot.
Scissors. Back in college, I dressed up as a mascot. It's a pair of scissors because I always had a sharp tongue.
In college, I was a mascot and I dressed as a pair of scissors because when I went out dancing, rock always defeated me.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed as scissors. And the real reason is because I really was searching for some hair.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as a pair of scissors because I rocked my paper.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as scissors because I was always telling people to cut it out.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as scissors because I was always cutting edge.
Job. So we'll do this one more time. So John, please give us a word first and let us know your mascot.
An egg. When I was in college as a mascot, I dressed up as an egg because I was always making a mess of people's homes at Halloween.
In college, I dressed up as an egg as a mascot because a lot of people thought I was a real yolk.
In college, as a mascot, I dressed up as an egg because I was cracked.
In college, as a mascot, I dressed up as an egg because I always looked like I just got laid.
Back in college, as a mascot, I dressed up as an egg because I was always sunny side up.
Back in college as a mascot, I dressed up as an egg because people wanted to crack me open and see what was going on inside.
And it's a great job. So we're done with that game. So now we will do a long form style game. We won't make it too long just because we do have time, but we also want to get the other ones in. But again, never know till we know, see how it works. But so here for the one word with the thing. So yeah, so I just have my little, I keep taking it off for some reason. There we go. Different words that's going to give a suggestion. So right off the bat, me and Mel are going to do just a 2-person scene. And yeah, so I mean, we could all keep our videos up. It's fine. So the suggestion will be here and I'll time it and then I'll finish it. So, oh no, actually that's the wrong game. So I'm going to ask John, give me a word.
Yes.
And then I'm going to say something true about it. Then Mel and Norm and Leia will perform this scene and me and John will put down our video as these three perform it until we get wiped out. So what is the word? I'm sorry.
Flute.
Do?
Flute.
Flute. Holy mackerel. As a flute, I'm one that, growing up and all that stuff, I really wasn't into the music. I mean, I love music, but I wasn't into the instrument music. Like I was even singing in a chorus and I have no voice, but to me, it was a lot of fun. So like basically the goal is like, we used to do a lot of hip hop back in the day. We were on the street, we would battle each other and I loved it. God rest a lot of my buddies that we had great times though. And to me, it's just a lot of fun. And you don't realize it was the good old days until they're gone. And then it's like, damn. And my father used to say that, but now we say it all the time. And it's like, what the hell? So let's see that scene.
Well,
Go ahead.
go ahead. You say it. Say it again.
I'm tired of music lessons. I don't want to learn this.
I don't want to learn it either. She makes us work very hard.
Yeah, Mom, why do you do that?
Well, it's good for you to play instruments. It's like the piano and the flute. It'll keep you from getting carpal tunnel. You'll thank me later.
I prefer playing the drums with my flute.
I want to go out and play with my friends.
You played the drums with your flute? No wonder.
I like banging on things.
This is an expensive piece of equipment.
It makes a good stick.
I want to go out and play with my friends, and we use the flute as a bat, Mom.
As a bat? Give me that flute. Give it to me right now.
Oh,
You guys do not deserve the honor of playing this flute.
You're just
Okay.
upset. You're upset because you were a flutist before you got married and you had to give up your career
Yeah.
for us. And now you're trying to make us be you.
Don't tell Mom we used it to unplug the toilet.
What?
Nothing, Mom.
No, nothing.
You're right. I did give up the flute for you guys, and sometimes I don't think I got a very good deal.
Well,
Yeah.
sometimes the music has to stop, you know?
Yeah. All this story about being able to enchant mice and snakes and stuff like that's only in storybooks. It has no purpose in real life.
Yeah, Mom, let me see you play that flute.
Yeah.
Think the magical flute has purpose? Listen to
Yeah.
this.
Oh, I kind of want to move to it. Yeah.
Kind of cool, Mom.
Yeah. Yeah. How come it doesn't do that for us?
So do you want to try it again? So you can learn to play
Yeah,
flute and play it
yeah.
and I can live vicarious. I mean, I can watch you.
All right. Go try it.
Norm.
It's okay.
You do better, Norm.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang.
No, stop that. Give me that. Give me that. How could you?
Have a beat. Sorry, Mom.
Nice home run yesterday, by the way. Mhm.
Okay, maybe we should enroll you in percussion lessons, okay?
Yeah. I love that.
You do?
And- Yeah, he can hit the drums, and I would like to dance.
A thing and a hand, all right. So, I'm gonna click off the timer on that one, and we're going to do it another person doing it. So I'm giving a word to Mel. She's gonna say something about that this is real, that this reminds her of, and she'll talk a little bit about it. So anywhere from 30 to a minute, 30 seconds to a minute, and then when you're done, you'll say okay, and then Norm, Leah, and John will play a scene, whatever that makes them think of. So your suggestion, I would just say in general, is spring, whatever spring makes you think.
I do like spring because it symbolizes the end of winter, and winter sucks. So it's nice to see the sun coming out again and it warming up. But just as soon as that happens, I start getting hit with allergies, which is not great. And it starts even earlier here. Like as soon as I start feeling that tickle, it's like, oh no, here we go. And my eyes are going to be watering, my nose is going to be running. It sucks. And then by the time that's over, then it's 100 degrees. So that's pretty much the life of here in Oklahoma. I'm definitely not used to some of the pollens here, and it's kind of driving me crazy right now. I'm in a bit of a brain fog still because of it. So yeah, it's not great. I do like spring, but I wish allergies were not a thing. Why are allergies a thing?
Let's see that scene or what that makes you think of.
Oh, geez, you guys, what are you allergic to this time? Norm, I got rid of all of those spring flowers. What's making you act up?
It's one of these. You plant too much stuff.
That is a Zoom backdrop. Are you allergic to Zoom backdrops now?
I guess I am.
Leah, what about you?
Oh, we're very sensitive in our family. We're allergic to all sorts of things. Like right now, it's your hair that I'm allergic to. Some people, cats, dogs, me, it's your hair. You're just gonna have to shave.
I'm gonna have to go bald.
Well, the beard and the
Yeah.
body hair, the whole thing.
Here's some scissors.
Oh, okay. And change that Zoom backdrop. Unless you're allergic to my hair as well, which is possible.
Okay.
Okay. As you can see, I am bald now.
I feel so much better. I'm breathing deeply now.
Ah, Norm, I see you've changed your backdrop.
Hey.
It was you. We were allergic to you. It wasn't all these plants.
Achoo!
Oh,
Oh,
oh, ew. Cover your
Oh.
mouth.
yeah. I
I
guess.
think I must be allergic to I'm allergic to scissors. I'm allergic to the metal in these scissors.
Oh, jeez. You should have bought the plastic ones.
I sh I should have done, but you know what? Hindsight. You know what they say about hindsight. Okay.
Ooh, ooh,
Yeah,
disgusting.
yeah. I better get these scissors as far away from me as possible.
Hey, John, I think maybe it's time for you to move out.
Hmm.
You know, Norm and I seem to be on the same wavelength as roommates, but you,
Yeah, I know. I wouldn't want to have to look like an egg all the time.
well, it's kind of cute if you polish it, you know, as long as it's not cracked.
Oh no, there's more of
Oh,
that
no.
metal around here. I think I stopped it in time.
Phew.
Yeah, I think you may be right. I need
Yeah.
to find another place where I can grow my hair as long as I wish without getting other people's mucus on me.
You consider the hairpiece? They make in plastic and they're inert. You wouldn't be allergic to that.
You do need,
I'm not allergic to my hair. I'm allergic to the scissors that cut my hair.
Oh,
Yeah.
well,
Leia is allergic to my hair.
And we're crossing on that. So, this one. Oh, perfect. Alrighty. So we're gonna have it where Mel's gonna give a word suggestion to Norm. He's gonna tell us a story like between 30 seconds to a minute. And then we're gonna replay the story, whatever that makes myself, John, and Leia think of. So what's the word, Mel?
Ice.
Ice.
ice. Ice. Yes, ice. They make hotels made out of ice, and people pay big money for that. And there's one in Quebec City they do every year. Must be harder in global warming, but people actually pay to stay in a hotel made of ice. You freeze your butt. I mean, they put furs so that because you can't sleep right on the ice, but they put the layers of fur so it's comfortable. But it's cool. They have a bar where the glasses are made of ice and they serve you drinks in it, and that's cool. But sleeping in ice hotel, that must be awful. I must say I've not tried that. I've pitched a tent in snow. That's fine, but sleeping in a hotel made of ice, I can't believe that. So I wouldn't do it.
Let us see that scene.
John, I'm so glad you brought us here. Spice
Yeah.
our life, you know, a little chill here.
Yeah, it's a great place. I've been coming here for the past 20 years.
You must know the bartender, Andy, then.
Oh
Right,
yeah.
but, yeah. I mean,
Hey,
listen,
Andy.
guys. Right. Yeah. My whole thing is got bad news for you.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean your room, it looks great and everything. It's just very wet. It's kind of like not the ice hotel anymore. Right now it's the water hotel because it's the heat we couldn't afford because people stopped showing. So it's the water hotel. But again, you'll enjoy it. Just
Yeah.
got the snorkel. So
I'm sure we'll love it. I mean, I love getting wet.
right,
Right,
Yeah, so yes, I'm quite fond of it myself. So that's like water beds sort of thing?
well, everything's watered pretty much.
Right,
Yeah.
everything.
So it's the water hotel. It's the water bed
Yeah.
for now. I mean, if we get things going again, it will be partial, maybe icy water, but it's cold water. So at least the water is still cold or semi cold, say. But
you know, look at
It's
the
refreshing.
bright side. I mean, we'll never be thirsty here.
right. Well, that's so
Exactly,
true.
yeah. Yeah. Is the water like drinkable water, Mr.
Well,
Andy?
again, it's drinkable because you won't die from it, but again,
That's
you're
good.
swimming in where everybody else's body's swimming in, so that's each is individual. But I know I'm not drinking this. But again, you got the snorkels and everything, so once you go inside, you'll be fine. But
there's a hair here. I don't think it's mine.
right.
Oh.
Well, yeah, you'll find a lot of hair that's floating around. Also, again, a lot of people have hair, and a lot of people.
Oh, I found a Band-Aid.
Okay, well,
Oh.
but yeah, don't worry. If you want to keep it, you can keep it. Ahead in case you get a boo boo, it's always a good idea.
Yeah, there's
But,
still some blood on this one. Is there any danger of shark finding it?
I mean, the reality, I don't think so. Just because we don't really have sharks around here. It's a ice hotel, formerly known as the Ice Hotel, but now water hotel. But yeah, you're good with that.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just throw it back in the water then and pretend I
It's a
didn't.
watering hole, you
Yeah.
know?
Okay, I noticed the ice here is about up to our knees on this floor. In the bedrooms, is it about the same, higher, lower?
Well, again, I don't know because everything's been dripping. So you're gonna have to check your room. I can't tell you what's again. The whole hotel was ice. Now it's water. So
Yeah.
you're talking about ice, but it's just again little chips of ice and what's what. But yeah.
It's wonderful. It's wonderful, John. It's a perfect honeymoon trip for us.
It's-
Perfect.
It's great. Oh, and I just thought of a life hack. Instead of drinking the water down here, we can just break some of the ice on the walls and drink that.
And we'll go.
Brilliant.
So pop on up. Yeah, we're going to do this again. So yeah, so basically, Norm is going to give a one-word or a suggestion to Leia. It's okay to tell a true story, but it's whatever you want, and you'll tell it between 30 and 60 seconds, Leia, and then Mel, John, and myself will do something, whatever that makes us think of. What's your suggestion on?
Eagle.
Eagle.
Well, I was I love scrolling through Facebook because I love to see videos about animals. And just today I saw one about an eagle that had been hurt and was caught in the snow. And this very, very brave, wonderful hero walks out in the snow, wraps this eagle, which is like this big, up in a blanket, and gently carries it out of the snow and to a place where it could get healed, like, you know, an eagle hospital or something. And I thought the whole thing was wonderful. It always makes me feel very good.
Let us do that thing or something that makes us think of.
Welcome to the Eagle Hospital, a hospital only for eagles. I see you have an injured bird here.
Right. Well, yeah, it's our injured bird. I mean, but yeah, it's we're not exactly sure. That's why we brought it here.
Yeah, we're not ornithologists, so we're not sure what kind of bird it is.
Or what injury. We know what bird.
Yeah.
We've had the bird for the last 5 years. I mean, he says owl, I say pigeon. I think it might be a owl or pigeon.
It might be a hybrid of the two.
Oh, I'm so sorry, but I mean, this is an eagle hospital, so if
There might be
it's not
some-
an eagle-
Yeah, but let's
There might be
real.
some-
It's-
There might be some eagle in there. I mean, the 57 varieties kind of bird, you know?
Well, let me take a look. Let's see what we got here.
Right. I mean, again, the injury, we just need you to take care of it. We don't care what it is. We just need you to make it healthy.
Okay, well, it's the rules, you know, it's in the rule book. I can't service birds that aren't eagles, so I just need to make sure. If it even has 1/5 eagle in it, then I'll take it. But
Well, the name of the bird is Eagle. Yeah, the name's Eagle, so you have to take it just in the name alone. It's named Eagle, so yeah, you gotta take
oh,
that.
actually, we closed the name loophole. I'm sorry. But oh, this does look like an eagle talon. You may be in luck. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, it's okay. That's great. Just take
Excellent.
care of it for crying out loud. Yeah, we'll pay whatever it takes. We just want the bird to be healthy or parrot or eagle or owl, whatever. Yeah, just care of it.
Okay, well, let's see. It looks like the wing is broken, but oh, this is not an eagle wing. I believe this is a pigeon wing. You're right, it is a hybrid between an eagle and a pigeon, and I think there's some hawk in there, but
Okay. We don't want you to be the guessing vets or whatever you are in this eagle planet, but we just need you to fix the bird or eagle or owl or what's what, please?
Well, I could transfer you to the pigeon hospital.
Do you not have love of other feathered
How far
friends?
away is the pigeon hospital?
Well, it's about 45 minutes on a good day, but
This is a bad day.
this is a bad day, yes. And this, well, you know, maybe I could lose my job for this. I'll patch up this wing, and then if I paint the wing black, if I dye it black, we can pretend it's an eagle wing, and then nobody
Good
will
idea.
have.
I mean, your career is a small sacrifice for a bird's well-being, don't you think?
I mean, let's
It's
be real
true,
here.
yeah.
I mean, you can find other work. The bird will not be able to fly again if you
Well, I don't know if I can find other work. I actually was fired from the owl hospital for servicing a hawk, so.
The world's smallest violin. Just fix the bird and nobody will ever know. Get it going. Let's get going. We'll pay for it all.
All right, well, first we need to get the black dye out. Okay, that's starting to look
Whoa,
like.
whoa. We don't
Hmm?
like the D word.
And we'll call scene. All right. And so we'll do this one, just one final loop on it. So it's going to be Leia giving John a one-word suggestion. John's going to give us a 30 to 60-second story of it. Then Mel, Norm, and myself will play whatever that makes us think of.
Dessert.
Dessert. Dessert is the coda of the meal. You have the main course, and then after that, you enjoy eating the main course, but then after that, like the aftertaste maybe isn't so pleasant. It's kind of heavy, kind of salty maybe, and then you need some good old chocolate milk to have after that. Yep, good old chocolate milk, best for every occasion. You know, I think of chocolate milk as being like my mood stabilizer. It cures what ails you. Like if I'm in a state of emotional difficulty, chocolate milk always helps. It helps me wake up in the morning. It helps me go to sleep at night. It helps me take pills for what ails you. And if it's the if it's after a meal and I need a more pleasant aftertaste in my mouth, good old chocolate milk always does the trick.
All right, let's see that scene or sort of. Okay.
Doctor, I need a prescription for my emotional support chocolate milk. They've cut me off.
Interesting. Well, you were kind of addicted, so we had to dose you down.
Right, but she's my daughter. I need you to kind of not make her miserable. You know, I mean, you're the doctor, so can we get it so she's not miserable and somewhat enjoys this?
Okay. I'll write you a script. Sure, you can't read it, but
Okay, well, as long as the pharmacist who seems to be able to read everything, I guess it's
Yeah.
okay. Hopefully he gave us the right thing.
it's a special prescription chocolate milk. It's $200 a bottle.
Okay, yeah, okay,
But
I'm not going
he'll
to
do the job.
my insurance, but yeah, I'm glad you know everybody's insurance and all that stuff, doctor. You sometimes seem like a Dr. Whack, but what do you think, honey?
This is stressing me out. I think I need some chocolate milk right now. Like
Yeah.
right now. You have any?
Yeah,
Shouldn't
but
talk like
honey,
that.
it's gonna make you sick, the chocolate milk. So you can't get regular chocolate milk. Didn't we go through this 100 times with you? I mean,
I
Mhm.
know that when I drink too much chocolate milk, I start getting cow spots. I know, but I need it.
You should try half and half, maybe, to try to dose you off.
now we're getting recipes from a doctor. I mean, listen,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of. I think that's not the smartest of moves, but maybe we'll try to go to the pharmacy
Oh.
if you want. And
You did all these years of study. You can't tell her better than I can.
well, she's my daughter. I could definitely tell her better. I know her better than you, but you're not doctorness, but you're talking a little weird, telling me how much the prescription, $200. You don't know what my insurance is or anything, and it's kind of ridiculous that you suggest you do.
I need a yoo-hoo. I need one. I need one right now.
Can you just get her some chocolate water, and she may not know, or
You tried that one
Not
time.
the same. Yeah.
I can tell the difference.
Yeah. You say I'm not the expert, but
I'm just saying again. You seem to try to have the answer to everything, but don't give any real answers.
I gave you a script. You're not listening.
Yeah, no,
Maybe
I'm
next time, young lady, you should come and see me by yourself because your dad he's not with it.
no, listen, no, he honestly, again, my daughter has just a fiend for chocolate milk, and it gets her sick. So, Jesus.
But I'm starting to understand why she needs it to
Well,
calm
she's in
down.
college, so she should get on other stuff. But hey,
Well, at least I'm not partying all night and drinking alcohol, right? There's worse things I could be drinking than chocolate milk, Dad.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but she's
What do you
allergic
say?
to it. Oh, Jesus! Come on, Doc.
What do you say to that, Dad?
I'm not your dad. I'm her dad, for crying out loud. What the hell? And we'll go see. All right. So bad. That was a moment. Yes, it is. All right. So we are going to do another pun joke style game and then get into a little quick one just so we can get going and see if we have time after we do the other long form quick things. So we're going to do, have you heard about Jimmy the Blank? Have you heard about Jimmy the Blank? So we all know the deal. Have you heard about, I might say, Jimmy the Fox, and then give some type of remark towards a fox related thing or what's what. So have you heard about Jimmy the Blank? So the blank, we all going to go around. Like I said, we do it differently than anybody else because we all get to perform it. Good, bad, ugly, nobody gives a crap. So hopefully you don't either. But it comes down to, so the word will be going to say, you know what, I said fox, so screw it, fox. Have you heard about Jimmy the Fox? He's a fast one.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Fox? He's a spy.
Heard of Jimmy the Fox? He's always hounding me.
Oh, you heard about Jimmy the Fox? He lost his tail.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Fox? He's fantastic.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Fox? He got run over by the bull. He saw red. All right, so go inside. So Mel, please give us a word first and then let us know, have we seen who?
Flower. Have you heard about Jimmy the Flower? I'm not buying what he's peddling.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Flower? He's not bloomed yet.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Flower? He got baked.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Flower? I ain't seen him for a long time.
Heard about Jimmy the Flower? He ain't looking too rosy no more.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Flower? He's in a thorny situation.
That's a great job. So we're gonna put that to the side. So Nora, please give us the word first, then let us know about Jimmy the Blank.
Kangaroo. Have you heard of Jimmy the Kangaroo? He's always hopping in excitement.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Kangaroo? He went down under.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Kangaroo? He's got a lot of guys in his pocket.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Kangaroo? He lost a step or two. Really his hop.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Kangaroo? Who knows what he's packing in his pouch?
You heard of Jimmy the Kangaroo? If you need money, go see him. He's got deep pockets.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that to the side. So Leah, please give us a word first and let us know about Jimmy the Blank.
Comedian. Have you heard about Jimmy the Comedian? He died on stage.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Comedian? Well, I sure haven't.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Comedian? He heard his last laugh.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Comedian? He bombed.
You heard of Jimmy the Comedian? He was arrested for murder because somebody laughed his head off.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Comedian? Well, his jokes fell flat.
So we'll put that to the side, do it one more time. So John, please give us a word first and let us know about Jimmy the Blank.
Bee. You heard about Jimmy the Bee? He tried to whack someone.
You heard about Jimmy the Bee? He messed with my honey.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Bee? He's causing quite the buzz.
You heard of Jimmy the Bee? He's got quite the stinger.
Have you heard about Jimmy the Bee? He overdosed on nectar.
You heard about Jimmy the Bee? They caught him in a sting operation.
Oh, see in there? So there it goes. So we are going to now do a long form game. So great job doing the Jimmy the thing. Like I said, we do those games differently than everybody else because everybody else might get somebody doing something 7 times, somebody 3, while others aren't saying nothing. Now get everybody out there. I actually said some good shit. My team ain't picking up on it, but that's on them. They're cornballs. But that's all great. So we're going to do the long form style game of, I'm going to pick up, oh yeah. So I can't share the screen, but I'm going to look at the wheel. I'm going to spin the wheel, and whatever this character is, it's going to be myself. I got to do it. I wish I could tell you what it, well, I am going to tell you what it is, but so, and I'm going to do a scene with Mel. So it'll be me and Mel doing a scene, and then we're going to pass it over to the other two and the other two and the other two. So, okay, I'm going to be speaking as if I'm a third person. So I'm going to speak as myself as a third person, and Mel is going to be, you know, sometimes takes a little while. Okay, she's going to be speaking as if she's jealous the whole time. So I'm speaking as a third person, and Mel is speaking as if I'm jealous.
Wow, your acceptance speech was really great at the awards show.
Yeah, I felt like I really did do a great job. I felt like he really was spectacular. And that's why I did get the standing ovation, because he was spectacular.
Yeah, I've never heard an award speech quite like it. I mean, I gave one last year too, but people are still talking about yours.
Well, again, because he is great and he just did his speech, and he is who was spectacular. And I pat myself on the back because he did do a great job. And you should appreciate as you know.
Well, I do. I mean, it's just that I make more indie films, and not everybody appreciates that as much as the more mainstream films that you make. But I'm happy for your success. Really, I am.
Well, that sounds great, because you know, you don't want Andy to get pissed off that you don't. And you know, Andy sometimes feels like you are a bit jealous. You're kind of like, oh, because you seem to really like what Andy's talking about. Because he will get annoyed, which is he is so I will get annoyed, and it just comes down to you need to relax a bit.
You know, I think it's really your eccentricity that stands out about you more than your films. I mean, you kind of talk like you're singing I Am the Walrus or something. It's a tired chick, that's all I'm saying.
You see, Andy doesn't feel like you need to say multiple syllables to get your point across. He could say it in a lot clearer way. And he feels like you are speaking in multiple syllables to think that it has to be more educated. But he who is who is me, who is Andy, simple logic, simple words, so we could all understand, make sense.
Well, sometimes big words are needed to convey the message that is inherent in the story.
Well, Andy feels like the word great is just as good as the word brilliance, as extravaganza. You know, Andy knows what he's talking about. He does. He is a brilliant person. That's why he won that award. He is and I is Andy, and that's what I'm talking about.
So you're saying that if I hadn't titled my film Hyper Serendipity, I would have won an award?
Dun, dun, dun. We'll find out later. So see. All right, so I'm gonna push that to the side. So I'm gonna spin the wheel again. It's gonna be Mel and Norm. So I'm gonna give Mel, she's gonna be, this is totally not to relate to the other scenes. They're gonna have 2 other characters. I can't share the screen, but that's all good. So I'm gonna spin the wheel here. And this is Mel's character. And I do have 72 different actions on this, so it's got a lot. So Mel is critical. Mel is critical. Norm is Norm is sincere. So Mel is critical and Norm is sincere.
Well, I suppose this is an attempt at an art piece, but the colors are wrong. Have you studied color theory at all?
I just began 5 years ago, so I appreciate your critique, your knowledge of this art. I'm all ears.
Well, I am the queen, and you, as the court artist, should work a little bit harder to impress me.
I definitely agree. I'll work and do twice as many paintings, and hopefully one will meet your standards. You have high standards, as you should have.
Absolutely, I do. I just feel that this is uninspired. It's just a hill. What is a hill? What does it mean?
Well, this was the hill where my dad was buried. It had special meaning for me, but of course you can't see him; he's underground. But I understand that it doesn't mean as much to you. I'll try to put some more emotion in my next offering.
Yes, more emotion and perhaps more depth. It's a little bit flat.
I appreciate your keen eye. You're really, really good at what you do. I'll do more depth and put some stuff in the background.
Well, it's not so much the background. I find the subject matter a little bit kitsch. I mean, where's the death, the destruction, the hopelessness? That's what defines real art.
Oh, okay. I can easily add that on to the same painting. Yeah. I really wish I had a different critique right now. You're kind of tough.
Adding it on, that seems like a bit of an afterthought if you do it that way. I think you should start from scratch, and I think you should show me some mock-ups, and I will let you know if I approve or not.
Yeah. Well, sincerely, I'll ask the king to send a different critique because I can't please you.
I haven't had high standards.
So it's a great job. So we're gonna put that to the corner. So right now I'm gonna spin the wheel again. It's gonna be Norm's character, then Leia's character. So the wheel is saying bum, bum, bum. Wait for it to go. Okay, so Norm is disorganized. Norm is disorganized. Leia is she is super agreeable, super agreeable. He's very disorganized and she's super agreeable. You may begin.
Okay, I know I've got it here somewhere.
Well, the project's due this afternoon, but
yeah,
I know you will find it because you always, you could always do that even in the last minute. I mean, it's wonderful.
Yeah, I just work on too many things at the same time, but I've got sticky notes everywhere. I can tell you, don't worry, I've got the handle of this. It's just a matter of finding it. So
it was just our last attempt to not get fired. I mean, they gave us a special project, and I knew we'd do a great job because you're always so good at this last minute stuff.
Yeah, well, it's just I wanted to be perfect. I do so much more extra work. I've got addendums and additions, and I've got it here somewhere.
Well, I knew when I sent it all to you to organize that you would just get it all together for us so that, we would present something great at the meeting.
It is together. It's in a big pile in the box I was keeping it.
I'm sure that'll go over very big in the meeting. We'll just organize it there.
Okay. Yeah, because it fell on the ground and I had to put it all back in, and it's not necessarily in the same order.
Oh,
But
well,
yeah, we'll organize it on the way there. Yeah.
okay. Well, that sounds good. My kids didn't really need a new winter coat this winter. If I get fired, it'll all turn out well. I get unemployment. It'll be great.
No. I just drive fast and we'll get it organized. And
Okay.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
drive really, really fast.
yeah,
I don't know how we got in the car so quickly, but I'm so proud of you. You just got everything right in the car, and
yeah.
and we'll be in time for that meeting.
I forgot to fill the tank.
Oh, and I'm driving your car.
Uh,
Oh, look, it's on empty. You know what? I needed a jog today.
okay, I'll carry the box. That's a heavy work. Yeah.
Same the job. So we're gonna do it again. We're gonna have Leah and John. So Leah's gonna get her first character. So I gotta go to that side. Spin the wheel. So this is Leah's character. Okay, this is gonna be very hard for Leah, but she's gonna be speaking with the New York accent. She's gonna be speaking with the New York accent, and John will be.
Why didn't you get that?
John is gonna be nervous. John is gonna be nervous, and Leah speaking with a New York accent.
Interesting.
Now, there's no reason now for you to be like this. I mean, it's normal on a first date for a man to sweat profusely. Like I can see that you're a little nervous around me. I get that.
You're just so cool and metropolitan, and I'm just a simple farm boy. I feel so out of my depth around you.
Well, I did grow up in New York, even if it was in one of the boroughs. Sometimes
Yeah.
people think when you're in a borough that, you're not as sophisticated as somebody that is in, in Manhattan,
Yeah, well, compared to where I am, a village is sophisticated. I mean, I grew up in the middle of nowhere, like we call it a small town. It's really just two farms and a silo. It's got a name on the map, so oh, sorry, I'm babbling. I always babble.
Oh, you're babbling. I like it when somebody babbles. You do sound like maybe you're from New Jersey. You're somewhere where there's not a lot of people and stuff.
Oh, I'm from the places the planes don't even fly over. That's how obscure where I come from is. Oh geez.
That reminds me, I grew up by the airport. I was not that far from the airport. I used to watch the planes and the jets go.
Yeah, I didn't even see a plane until I was like 27. I didn't even know what it was.
I got to give you credit for making it here this evening. I mean, this is a nice place here in the city, and
Sure is. I think I'm a bit underdressed for. Oh geez, now I'm
well,
drenched in
cutoffs
sweat.
always go well, and it's summer.
Yeah, I just gotta need to spray myself all over. All these big city folks will be seeing the big pool of sweat below me. Oh, I wish I could just crawl into a hole and die.
Well, and there's no reason to be so dramatic. I mean, sometimes people call it, get a lot of attention, and sometimes they don't.
Oh no, I think that waiter's looking at me. That waiter's judging me.
Well, that I did see a little smirk.
Yeah.
All right, give a hand. We're gonna do one more of this to finish this long form style. So John and myself, look at the wheel. John is going to be. Oh boy. Okay, so he has to speak every word he says is going to be 2 syllables or more. Every word he says is going to be 2 syllables or more. I didn't even know that was on the wheel. I mean, I made the wheel. It's been years, and I'm going to be angry. Okay, he's going to be saying 2 syllable words or more, and I'm going to be angry. Look, the cat's got your tongue. Come on already. Come on, hurry up. Oh,
Felines barely apply.
you know, they're complaining about you. You know, listen, they're complaining about you. They're saying you're doing a terrible job with your customer service. Come on, you're making us look bad.
Customer service. Clearly, yourself doesn't understand significance relating toward service regarding customers.
What the hell do you mean? Listen, I was once where you're at. That's why I'm in my position now. I'm a freaking supervisor trying to be a manager, but you're killing me. I'm never going to be a manager if you don't succeed. Got to be more friendly to people.
Ambition regarding managers. Undesirable.
Okay, maybe you don't have to. Listen, I've been working here a long time. I got my supervisor's position. Now I want to manage. That's my goal. I don't care about your goal, but your goal is supposed to be customer service. The nicer you are, the bigger your tips. Hello.
Customers adore myself, especially circumstances relating toward myself's demeanor. Also, respectability. Also, appearance.
Okay, I thought there was going to be another also. Yeah, what you understand is, again, my goal is to be a manager here, not just a super. Holy crap, you're driving me nuts. Look, can you just smile a little bit more, be a little bit more flirtatious, but not in the sick manner, but so you get more money, we get more higher reviews, and I can get the manager's position. Fine.
Flirtation rarely results toward appreciation.
Yeah. Holy cow. I'm not saying lick their ear. I'm just saying flirt with them, being a nice guy. That's all I'm saying. I don't mean to do anything sick with people. Holy crap.
Ear licking never contained within purview regarding service toward customers personally.
Yeah, he'll be right with you. Holy crap. Just get to work. And that's our scene. All right. So, give a job, put that to the side. So I do see our time is close to being up. We're going to do one more short form style game, which is quick. And then we'll hand it over, give a little quick advertisement. But we're going to do Sex With Me. Why not? Boom. It's like everybody's favorite pun joke style games. And people usually don't feel that way until they start saying it. Then they get all happy and they have sex with themselves. I don't know. But okay, so we're going to give a word first. And that's why I'm an improviser, not a comedian. There you go. John's like, what the hell is he? Okay, so we're going to say the word is, trying to think of a new word I haven't used. I'm going to say socks. Sex with me is like socks because it's going to keep you warm. Yeah, I knew.
Sex with me is like socks if you're into feet.
Sex for me is like socks. I like two at a time.
Sex with me is like socks. You always lose one in the wash.
Socks with me is like socks because I have a sports impediment.
Sex with me is like socks because I'm a toe person and I'll be sucking on your toes. All right, so we're going to push that to the side, give a quick hand. And now, Mel, please give us a word, then let us know what with you.
Violin. Sex with me is like a violin. I'll pull your strings.
Sex for me is like a violin. I'll play you like a concerto.
Sex with me is like a violin. We'll be in tune.
Sex with me is like a violin, but it's not the world's smallest violin, if you get my drift.
Sex with me is like a violin because we're going to make harmony together.
Sex with me is like a violin. Often ends up in a pit.
All right, great job. All right, Norm, please give us a word first and then let us know what S with you.
Snail. Sex with me is like a snail. I like to do it slow.
Sex with me is like a snail. There'll be a lot of slime involved.
Sex with me is like a snail, because when I see you, my eyes are out on stalks.
Sex with me will be like a snail because it's going to be nice and slow.
Sex with me is like a snail. I'll slug you.
Sex with me is like a snail. I like to suck it out of your shell.
Yeah, so we got 2 more to go around. So Leia, please give us a word first, then let us know what S with you is like.
Yogurt. Sex with me is like yogurt. You'll be very cultured.
Sex with me is like yogurt. I'm gonna pump you full of healthy bacteria.
Sex with me is like yogurt because it's better when we mix it up.
Sex with me is like yogurt. Good for your gut.
Sex with me is like yogurt. There might be some fruit in the bottom.
Sex with me is like yogurt. Better with honey on top.
Yeah. So John, please give us a word first, and then let us know what S with you is.
It is like a mushroom. S with me is like a mushroom. Some people like it, some people don't. There's no accounting for taste.
Sex with me is like a mushroom because you know what? It's great to eat and drink and maybe have some babies.
Sex with me is like a mushroom. Grows in wet places.
Sex with me is like mushrooms. I'm a fun guy.
Sex with me is like a mushroom. Poisonous.
Sex with me is like a mushroom. One side makes me grow bigger, the other side makes me grow smaller.
All right, so great job. So we are the Improvfessionals, and just to give a quick rundown, I mean, we perform every week on Monday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern time on the great Facebook page, Socially Distant Improv. We perform a monthly show, which will be our 44th month in a row with the improv team, stand-up comedians from around the globe that perform. So if you are one, you can always reach out on Facebook Improv at its best. Improv shows, classes around the world, and private message me. I'll give you the info on that if you want to perform. And number 44 will be March 29th, which is spectacular. It'll be a lot of fun. And and we do a Highwire once a month. And again, they're spectacular. As you can see, they are awesome. And watch the next act. So we are the Improvfessionals. We had Mel Post. We had Leah Goldfarb. We had John. We had Norm. I'm Andy Abramson. Thank you all. Thank you, world. Thank you, Highwire. Everyone have an amazing night.
Hello. All right, we are not done with the laughs yet. We have one more team for you on this fantastic Tuesday night. I am very excited to be bringing to the virtual stage, hooray for Yorick. Hooray for Yorick.
Why, thank you, Millie. As introduced, we are Hooray for Yorick. My name is Jane, and I would like to introduce my fabulous partner player.
I be the player, Bela.
Yay. So, Millie, can you please help us in the creation of a new title? I need 2 words as suggestions, and Bela will compile a fabulous title. A word perhaps beginning with the letter M.
The letter M. Marble.
Marble. Excellent.
Okay.
There are no wrong choices, ever. And could we have another word beginning with the letter R?
R. Let's see. Racy.
Racy. Excellent. All right. And as we can see, Bela's got on his thinking face as he was going to combine those 2 words into the name of the title for our show, which is an improvised kind of Shakespeare show. There we go. No modesty here. And Bela is combining the words racy, marble, marble, racy, perhaps with some other words. Oops. Looks like it's a bit of a challenge. And that was your work done, Bela. What might be the play that we are about to perform?
Woo! That'd be quite the challenge. I do love the challenge that Millie did give us this day. I did, with many words, have to come up with a title for a play. And with those words, I did come up with this. No blame be given, hopefully all titles be blessed. The title be The Racy Marble That Raced Through the Kingdom. Again, once more, for that title be long, it needs to be written down. The Racy Marble That Raced Through the Kingdom.
Excellent. Well, I'm not familiar with that Shakespeare play, but I was about to find out. So thank you. So let us begin. The racy marble that raced through the kingdom.
I have heard strange titles of plays before. I be Yorick, and I have heard of plays forevermore. When one be dead and a skull nonetheless, then all words must pass insensely into a test. What do I blather about? For I feel as if I blither and blather, making up words in a very strange type of lather. Well, let us think about what we do see here. Thou dost see nothing, but I see quite clear. Yea, there be a kingdom most small, tiniest kingdom of them all. But there be humans there, and we do start our scene with the king upon a walk, playing his favorite game of marbles, and with his favorite minister, he doth talk. Let us now begin. I will not say the title, for it be long, but let us do a play that will go freely like a song. I will once again, with this marble, try to hit a target. Oh, this marble, it be made of gold, silver, and a little bit of brass. But do not take any measures ever against my marble, or I shall kick thee in the, well, thou knowest what. But here I go.
Oh, well played, my good king. Thou art truly a master of rolling marbles. Well done, bravo, bravo.
Thou merely comest up to thy name, which be kissing of the behind. It be a long name, I do know, but kissing of the behind, we do make it shorter. We merely call thee K and B. KB for short, but we all know in our minds that thou art the best in so many ways. I do love thee almost as I do love the marble.
Then, my good king, if it does please thee, and if thou dost really wish to have a true game of marbles, then might I suggest that thou dost endow me with a marble too that be made of gold, silver, and brass, for these marbles that I do play with made of wood, they do bounce and fall well short of the target that thou, surely, good king, if thou didst want a fair competition and not a suck up from KB and other ministers of the royal court, then thou wouldst treat us all equally and empower us with marbles of the same caliber.
Thou dost speak in sentences long. I have never heard more than seemingly a short amount of words from thee. As my kingdom be so small, I do expect small words, and thou dost speak at great length. I am both enraged and intrigued. I will give thee a marble more than wood, and I will see if thou dost use the opportunity as one who, if thou dost not, will be executed as thou shouldst. I know that did not rhyme, but I have royal privilege. Thou might go back to the slime some other time, but here, I give thee this marble that was given to me by the French. Ooh, and la. It be not a normal marble made of gold, but if you do see this marble, when it doth move, as I do slightly show you in the groove, it shows scenes from different boudoirs. Oh, it makes me think of, well, not the stars. I give it to thee, for I am royal, and I should act royally.
Then in short words only, my king, I must say, I thank thee.
KB, now that thou hast kissed the marble, thou hast done the first step. But the second be to make thy shot and see where thy marble ends up and lands. And then we will see who did win and who has executed hands, so to speak, of course. No pressure.
Oh God above, I do hope that this marble does not beat the king's, for now he's raised the stakes, and if I do win, I shall be executed. Oh good God, please, please, marble, fall short of the target.
The marble, it doth not stop. The marble, it continues to roll. It seems as if it be a perpetual motion machine and continues. This be a marble most droll. It went past my marble. KB, thou hast won, I do think, unless...
Name of my good king, the rules be changed, it be out of bounds. That out of this kingdom it has rolled, beyond to lands beyond. Nay, good king, I fear that thou art truly the winner, for thy king did, thy marble did stop within the boundaries.
Of course, I did win in a sense, although the game rules do say that the further the marble goes, that be the winner. But if it did go outside the kingdom's walls and it still seems to be moving, what the F? What the... it still goes. It still goes. I must leave. I must get that marble back. I will follow it through the countryside. KB, thou art in some trouble, my friend. Thy life might soon thee lack.
Good king, I shall follow thee. Wait for me. But knowest thou that the rules be French? It be a French marble, and I surely nay, I could not have won. Are you there? You there, peasant. Hast thou seen a marble rolling through this town in Belgium? I grow weary from stalking a marble that doth roll and doth roll on.
Thou art the minister called the behind of the kissing. Be it BK, be it KB, be there an of in the middle, be it KOB, BOK, FOB, SOB. I know not what, but I am sorry, thou didst ask a question of a marble. Of a marble thou didst ask. Of the marble. I have seen the marble. I have. It be a dream marble.
Then wouldst thou be so good to show me the way, good peasant? I seek that marble. It be an errant marble, and it is due for a good telling off.
Let me tell thee the story of the marble that did come through the town, and then I will take you there, take you to the ground. For the marble did waft through my bedroom, and we and me, my wife and I, did see the scenes as it did go by. And now my wife be pregnant, and so happy be I. But then it did go further, and it did go into the town's brothel. Oh my goodness, that marble! It makes all men and women wish to somewhat falafel, as in a bad, nasty waffle. But enough of that. I have told thee too much. Good, KB minister, I will take thee there. Walk with me, please. But walk with better knees. Thou dost walk somewhat strangely stiff. Hast thou a problem, perhaps with thy spine?
Nay, good peasant, I see the way that thou dost walk as if thou be in need of new shoes.
I do need good shoes, but thou dost not know that we are about to hit a bog, and so we will somewhat slow down now, as if each foot must hit a decaying peaty log. But we can keep conversing. Be not silent. If thou dost not speak, I will think the quicksand has gotten thee. No. The quicksand has gotten me. Oh no. But can
Peasant, I pull thee from the bog. Nay, thou standest, hold my hand. I need grab onto me. Here.
I have thy hand, and I see the marble there just upon the land. Oh, thy hand is slipped, and I do fall. Oh no, I believe I have lost it all.
Oh nay, but I shall grab. Oh no, oh nay, I do fall short. Oh.
It is exhausting being king. I have sent my underlings all throughout all the other lands, but my kingdom be so small. I needed small amounts of men and women, and they cannot the entire world go around, for there be lands bigger than just my squares 11. And so I must do things myself. I must find that marble, or otherwise the other kingdoms will grow strong. For it seems to make all of the people of the other kingdoms mate, and then they will have numbers that will turn into great throngs. And my kingdom will by numbers be even smaller, and my power smaller still. Oh, yea, but at least I here now talk to the King of England, so that the English will hopefully help. An ally is never bad when a marble needs to be found, and I merely with my problems help. Oh, good king of England. There thou art, a king to a king we do speak. I, a king of barely a hill with 11 squares about. Thou art King of England, so mighty and stout.
Make thyself at home, royal brother king. Spread out upon the massive acreage and relax a moment. Bringest thee such long ways thou did traverse to find a marble? Thou really dost specialize in small things in reverse.
I, as a royal king, do understand when I be jibed, my royal brother. Thou dost use a bit of pokey humor. Thou art not as staid as thy face. Thou hast a bit of humor and grace. And so I believe that I can confess to thee that the marble I did lose was the French marble, that racy be, that has scenes one after another, that make all sorts turn into seemingly not human, but demons of sort. If this marble continues to race around thy country, then thy soldiers will be outnumbered by the peasantry.
Then this marble must be stopped. That is a decree. I yell it out only in the room between you and me, but I shall recruit the army to go track this French marble down.
Good English king. Thou hast said something that warms my heart, and I must say, be it not good to be king? With a mere set of words, a mere royal decree, we set 1,000 arms and legs into motion, into some type of strange degree. Oh, it be good to be powerful. Oh, it is fun. As everyone must take our whims, everyone under the sun.
Aye, indeed, it be good to be a king. I really like to sing. This is royalty, it is the very best thing.
I join the song, even if I know not what, for none of my words can be wrong. I be a royal, and I be always right, whether it be sun or it be night.
Oh, well, let us enjoy a drink and send the army out to get that rollicking marble.
Let us never be at war and always be friends. For who knows what it be to be king rather than another king in the end?
And let us break with tradition of kings being tyrants and such. Let us be kindly and good and all of that kind of much.
I make a resolution right here that in the very next year, I will only kill less than 1,000 of my subjects. I will be merciful as any man has ever been, and I do ask thee to make a similar vow.
Then I shall only raise taxes by 50%, no less.
Oh,
It'd be good to be a king.
it'd be good to be a king. Oh, it'd be so bad to be a peasant, especially one in Belgium, but I must make a wish to the King of England, for I have traveled quite some way, and I did once inherit something from my English ancestors, but the lawyers have taken it all back. Oh, please, 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 I do raise my hand, good King of England, look upon me, for I have a request. I do beg of thee, please, please. Oh, thou hast pointed at me, good, good English King.
Off with his head.
No, please not off with my head. I have heard that the kings have executed far less this year. I did pay 50% more taxes when I did, well, at least to the Belgian king. I will pay 50% more taxes to thee, please.
Did thou mention taxes? 50% more?
I did, my English king, although I be Belgium.
Yeah. What else does thou have to offer?
I have a wife, and now, because of a marble that did race through my bedroom, I have many children. That is why I did come to try to inherit the lands that were owed to me, but were taken by the lawyers of English lore. I ask thee, please, just with a simple hand maneuver, thou canst make a decision and say, my old place be mine, instead of given to all the English people that did somehow with law get in line.
Old man, thou dost mention a marble. I will take back that command to off with the head in exchange for said marble.
But said marble did, after it went from me, it went to a brothel, and then it did go around liberally. I did have to rescue myself when I was drowned almost in quicksand. I almost died. But then I believe a witch's hand did pull me out and say, over there be the marble. And so now I must admit, I have the marble. In a sense, the marble has me. It circles around me in a diameter of many a mile, but always around me as if I am its inside part of a smile.
Thou dost intrigue. I do wish to acquire it. Thou dost not need to offer thy wife and thy children or an inside-out smile, but I would like you to bring me that marble in a while.
Please don't just merely give me my house that be on English soil before I hypnotize myself and my mental state go to not human but that of a mouse.
Nay.
I go, and I bring thee the marble, for I always realize a bargain be better if it be concluded first by the peasant and not the king. I'm not quite the ding-a-ling. KB, art thou there?
Good king.
I must tell thee, KB, I have made a resolution to execute less. And although the marble that I like best has ended up somehow in the English king's hands, and thou didst not only beat me, but beat me by 1,000 miles, and I have not for 10 nights had a smile. I have already hit 999 dead. I cannot kill thee, for then I would my vow shed. Dang it.
I do ask thee forgiveness, good king. As thou didst know, I did my best. I did go over hills and cross rivers and through forests and everything, but that marble, it be elusive, it were like it contains some kind of magic. But if thou wouldst like me as the minister of kissing butt, I will, KB, at your service, good king.
KB, this be not the end. This be the beginning. For the English do breed like horny off a cliff lemmings. I don't know what that marble doth do, but England now has more men than we do. And now, although we have never needed it before, I believe that we need a minister, KB, of war.
Then, good king, I be promoted. I shall rise up before thee.
Wait. Thou art still the kisser of the behind. Thou hast been promoted, but keep thy place. Please lower thyself so that I can see over thee and to the other kingdom's place. But yea, thou art now the minister of war and of the kissing of the backside. Thou now hast twice the job thou didst before, 50% of the taxes or more, and higher expectations and more chance of death. At least next year the death counter doth reset. And then all bets are off, for a king never forget.
Think, hooray, good king, thou hast found a new game. No longer marbles, but into war we can enter with no shame. Oh, yay, I do like a little blood shed. That will be fun, I think, to punch some soldiers in the head. Only a few, though, because be a kingdom quite small.
I do like a game where the end could be death. That of the English heathen, or the one in front of me, could always be experiencing his last breath. Oh, it is a game most fun. It'd be good to be a king. Let's all sing. It'd be good to be a king. It'd be good to be a king. It'd be good to be a king. Ah!
So here I be again, Yorick. That be an entertaining tale, I feel indeed. It be the story of a king that did like to chase a marble, and he did appoint around him a ministry that was quite a simpleton. That be the story of the racy marble that raced through the kingdom. That be our show.
Don't come at me if it's the wrong century of music. I did my best to play. I was like, ooh, let's play some Ren Fair music. Thank you so much. That was wonderful.
Thank you, Millie. Thank you, Highwire. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I do hope that you've submitted for season 15. No pressure. I'm not putting you on the spot. Just saying that I do hope that you did, and that we'll be seeing you back again. Everybody out there, thanks so much for tuning in. You can go to highwireimprov.com to find out our schedule of online shows, our schedule of in-person shows in the Baltimore area, all of our classes, our workshops, and our